Welcome back to Women's Strength and Bodybuilding. My name is Mark, and I just wanted to put together a quick video to wrap up the remaining divisions from the 2023 Masters Olympia. Please like the video, comment, and subscribe. So we've got 4 more divisions: Wellness, Figure, Fitness, and Bikini. Coming in first place in Wellness was Nerilde Garcia Stray, and she did a heck of a job. If you watch my physique and bodybuilding recaps from the 2023 Masters Olympia, there's been some really tough competition. And right here I'd say that Nerilde would have given several of the Wellness competitors a decade younger than she is a run for their money. Her physique and the level of muscularity is almost on par with Giselle and Rianne. The only thing those two absolutely own is their overall look and the really intense facial beauty. But that's not taking anything away from Nerilde. She still look great. She's got the ultra conditioned glutes, so you know she's from Brazil. I never really followed the Masters Olympia before this year, and I'm pretty impressed. A lot of these competitors would do really well in the open at several of these pro shows. In second place was Samara Walter, and although she might have brought a better look, she was just a little bit too smoothed out and kind of skinny around the midsection. I don't have too much else to say about it, so congrats to Samira on her second place finish. In third place was Juana Amalia Marenscu, and she's the only one out of the top 3 that isn't from Brazil, if you can believe that. This is more what comes to mind when I picture Masters competitors. She could have used a little bit more definition in the midsection, but overall brought great definition in the arms, so congrats to her on her third place finish. In fourth place was Tania Isabel Cunha Villegas, and I might have put her in front of Juana. She had some pretty intense vascularity in the legs. That actually might have hurt her placings, because I have no clue what the judges are looking for, and maybe excessive vascularity isn't what they're looking for in terms of a more feminine look, which is dumb. I thought Tania brought a better midsection and a better overall look, but I wasn't there. In 5th place was Casey DeLong, who's from the USA. Sick, a wellness competitor from the USA in the top 5. Wellness really seems to be the Brazilian division. Last year at the actual Olympia, Cassandra Gillis was the only competitor who wasn't from Brazil in the top 5, and she wasn't from the USA either. She's from Canada. I guess US women aren't as committed to this new division as Brazilians are. But thanks, Casey, for representing the US. Okay, let's go over figure really quick. Coming in first place was Jessica Reyes Padilla, which was a no-brainer here. She just won the Texas Pro last weekend, and her conditioning looked even better at this show. Her muscles looked really full and pumped up, and if you saw my video on the Texas Pro, you know she had that super wide lat spread. And this is exactly what I mean when I say that Masters competitors can do it just as good as the Open in some cases. Coming in second was Danya Jackson, and she brought some really great vascularity in the arms. Her tattoos were also really tastefully done, and they didn't really detract from her physique at all. It was her conditioning in the glutes and the overall size that placed her just behind Jessica. Coming in third place was Gina Palmer, and for the most part it's the same story. She was just lacking a little bit of conditioning in the glutes and hamstrings, but her upper body looked really full and tight, so congrats to her on cracking the top 3 here. In fourth place was Corey Morales, and she brought a slightly better tan than Gina, but you could see as she made her way to some of the back poses that the size wasn't quite as developed in those areas. Coming in 5th place was Zofia Bitayeva, and she's from Kazakhstan. Fun fact, that's the same place Borat is from.
Hello, nice to meet you. My name is Borat.
Her tan looked a little bit better than Corey's and Gina's, but it was just size and conditioning that kept her from placing a little bit higher. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and move over to fitness really quick. I don't really have too much to say about fitness or bikini. Fitness seems really similar to figure and wellness outside of the gymnastics routines that they're supposed to do. When I was competing in my physique shows, my trainer's wife was a fitness competitor. She won her IFBB Pro card really quickly because there was a total lack of people signing up for the division in the shows she competed in. She used to practice her floor routine quite a bit, and doing that in combination with a bodybuilding weightlifting routine seemed like a lot of extra work. So I have to ask, is that what it is? Is that fitness in a nutshell? The super athletic women who otherwise might get smoked in wellness and figure sign up for fitness to do a floor routine that most competitors wouldn't be able to do? It kind of makes you wonder, because the physique evaluation rounds are so similar to figure. What do you guys think? Are you interested in the outcomes of figure and bikini? Let me know in the comments. Back to fitness top 5. In first place was Mina Padulati. In second was Stephanie Jones. In third place was Tamara Vaughn. In fourth place was Jenny Worth. And rounding out 5th was Debbie Fowler. So last up is the bikini division. What are your guys' thoughts on the bikini division? I'm thinking about no longer covering it. I came across a video on Instagram that was giving instructional posing techniques for bikini competitors. And I guess there's a dynamic where in some poses, the women are trying to look big, but in others, they're trying to look small. And I'm sitting over here scratching my head like, isn't the point of bodybuilding to look big? What's the point of trying to make yourself look smaller at one of these shows? But after all, bikini competitions are how women's bodybuilding shows essentially got started, so there will always be a place for it. It's just more exciting to me when the women have greater strength, increased muscle mass, and tighter conditioning. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. In first place was Jessica Wilson. In second place was Janine Herrera. Coming in third place was Nucia Fritas Samo. In fourth place was Corrine Heineck. And rounding out fifth was Elisangela Angel. So there's your complete coverage of the 2023 Masters Olympia. Thanks for hanging in there and watching to the end. Watching my videos all the way through and clicking on a recommended video at the end is a free way you can support this channel. If you haven't already, please like the video and subscribe for more great women's strength and bodybuilding content as we're 1 week closer to the Olympia.
If you are wanting to create bigger legs, I want you to soften the knees. So ladies, soften your knees for me. Secondly, if you are wanting to create smaller legs, I actually want you to do the opposite. And I actually want you to tuck those knees in a little bit, really reducing the frame here.